Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
So thank you everybody for coming to the second lighting of the menorah this year. Just I want to say a short, rather long thing about Hanukkah. Something to we light Hanukkah menorah in a few minutes when it gets to be by sunset. So Hanukkah and the miracle of Hanukkah takes us back thousands of years to ancient Israel, when the Seleucid Greek Empire tried to force the Jewish people in Israel to assimilate to the culture. And it's interesting that what they were trying to do was not to take away everything about all the Jewish practices. Rather, they were trying to force the Jewish people to turn their, divine and religious observance into something just intellectual. They wanted to keep Torah study, but not as a Jewish practice, but as an intellectual practice, like any other kind of intellectual endeavor. And that's what the Maccabees were fighting. They were fighting for their connection to God, to Hashem, for the connection to religion, and that's what they were fighting for. And the end of the story is, after they defeated the Greeks and they came to the temple, they found that all of the oil in the temple was defiled, which really goes to show what the Greeks were about. They didn't destroy all the oil, they didn't pour it out, they just defiled it, meaning they broke the seal on all the oils. All the oils was sealed by the head Kohen, the head priest there, and they broke all the seals so it couldn't be used. Until they found one small jug of oil, which they found, and they were able to, they used that for the menorah, lit that for the menorah, and that, of course, is the miracle of Hanukkah, is that one small jug of oil lasted for 8 days. And by the way, I used one jug of oil to fill this one today, so that's pretty interesting. This message of the jug of oil is applicable to everybody and at all times, and to us, of course, right now, especially to us. Because the jug of oil represents that when a person goes and fights what they believe in, and goes and pushes through adversity, they're given help from Hashem, they're given help from God. They're given not only that they're going to find something, a little jug of oil, they're given that miraculous connection, and that small jug of oil is for every person whenever the person's at their end of their strength, and they get a second wind. That's God helping a person out and showing them that, you do your best and God does the rest. And that's the message of finding the jug of oil, and the message for all of us. And of course, right now, because of this menorah here, that the whole world's talking about, that message is really going pretty far. So it's the one small menorah comparatively to the rest of the world, but it's really taken a huge message to the whole world. I've actually seen people on Facebook asking, was it vandalism? Was it an act of God? It was definitely an act of God in more ways than one. And the act of God, in the positive way, of course, is that the menorah, the previous menorah being destroyed, really caused a tremendous publication of the miracle of Hanukkah. It brought about this huge event here. Everyone's here together celebrating Hanukkah, and that's something that's really special. So, without further ado, actually a little more to do, I want to ask State Senator Hannah Kane to say a few words, and then we'll continue with the menorah lighting.
Rob, I think you said it really well, that it may have been an act of God who did damage to the prior menorah, but I really think it's an act of compassion and kindness and support for the people of Israel that we're here tonight to be together. And I think everyone in this community who donated to the purchase of this new menorah, and Sarah, it's incredible that we were able to get it here so quickly. I really want to give you credit for all that you did to make sure that we could be here. More and I know that the rabbi put it together actually himself yesterday.
Yes. Kevin from the Parks helped put it up today.
Kevin from Parks. But really, I had the honor of being in Israel in 2016 and experienced an incredible feeling in that country for the history and the people. And I know that it's never far from anyone's mind here what's going on right now. And I hope that everyone in this community who is Jewish feels the love and support of this community as we move forward and hopefully have much more peace and light coming into our lives than the darkness that has existed in the last few months. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, a menorah is 8 candles in one. 8 candles representing each day of Hanukkah, and 1 candle which is called a shamish, or a leader light, a pilot light, which we use to light other lights. So, it's become a tradition for public menorah lightings to honor somebody who is a pilot light for other people and with lighting the shamish. So I'm going to ask Andrew Castanetti, who is donating the dedication tonight, to please come up and light the leader light on behalf of the town and the whole community of Shrewsbury. There you go. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry that took so long.
That's okay. I've seen longer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrea. I want to ask Mark Levinson, please come, and we're going to recite the blessings and light the menorah. And Mark, it's a good thing that you're able to reach a little better than us, but come on up. Let's. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu mitzotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asi nisim lavosenu bayamim ha'hem b'zman hazeh. Okay. So, come on, here, go ahead. There you go.
Right, look at it, look how cool it looks.
Yeah.
But it's the wind, it's like
Not
that
helping.
night that they did, like,
I know.
it still stayed lit, like the fire didn't go, the fire went out to counter.
Yeah.
That's where it was going to put the wires in that crazy thing. Like, because we got a lot of
Interesting.
so like, sure.
Right.
And it just, like, people are like, oh, it's still lit.
Mister? Now.
All right. Terrific. Thank you. Everyone's welcome. Please come to delicious food. There's hot pastrami, hot latkes, hot sufganiyot, donuts. Everyone's please welcome to join. There's balloons for children. There's raffles. Come on, join.